Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you and Allah mercy and blessings. Hello guys, my name is Tadi Agustin. So in this video I will explain to you one of the cultures that exist in Indonesia. However, I'm sorry that I can't make the vlog as it should be because the situation around my house doesn't allow me to go out for a long time. So in this video I will provide a picture to clarify my explanation. So this culture is a culture that originated from the region where my father came from, Nias, North Sumatera. Can you guess what culture that is? Yes, so I'm here to explain to you about the culture of stone jumping. Surely this will be a very interesting discussion. The tradition of Nias, North Sumatra province, the stone jump tradition. What is stone jump tradition?
Dapat April.
The stone jump tradition is usually done by young people by jumping over a pile of stones as high as 2 meters and as thick as 40 centimeters to show that they are fit to be considered physical nature. The stone jump tradition is one of the well-known traditions in Nias. Aside from being shown as a traditional event, the stone jump tradition can also be an interesting show, especially for tourists who come there. The function and meaning of the stone jump tradition. As a medium for young people to show they are physically mature, besides this tradition can also be a medium for testing the agility and virility of young people. For the people there, this tradition is interpreted as the process of maturing men to form a strong and agile character in living life. In addition, if a young man can do it perfectly, it will be a pride for him and his family, because not all young people can do this directly and must require hard training and long enough time to do it. In addition, to do the stone jumping is very high risk, so that not infrequently those who succeed will celebrate it with custom Thanksgiving. Time and place of the stone jump tradition. The implementation of the stone jump tradition is usually held at a time determined by the community and will be followed by young men who have grown up. For the place where the stone jump tradition is carried out in special place. Usually every village that often does this tradition has its own place that has been used for generations. The place is marked with a stone as high as 2 meters and a thickness of 40 centimeters, which will be used to jump over the participants. The implementation of the stone jump tradition. When implementing the stone jump tradition, it will usually be witnessed by the villagers. Then, the participants prepare to wear Nias warrior clothes, waiting for their turn. When it is their turn, participant will take a swing not too far away, then run fast and set foot on a stone as a pedestal. Then he jumped into the air and passed the 2-meter high boulder. When jumping, the participant must not touch the big stone. If he touches, he has not succeeded. The development of the stone jump tradition. In its development, the stone jump tradition is still preserved today. Even though the stone jump tradition has become one of the cultural symbols of the Nias people, this tradition is still often practiced by several villages in Nias, aside from being a traditional ceremony or ritual. The stone jump tradition is also one of the attraction of tourists who are visiting there. An introduction to the stone jump tradition from Nias is useful and increases knowledge about the culture of the people in Indonesia. Okay guys, maybe that's all I can say. Hopefully my explanation can be useful and can add your knowledge about Indonesian culture. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye, see you.